Today's horoscope, Gemini April 21st, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. It's best to watch for impatient moves and communications today. Whether you feel it or not, you can come across terse in your communications, creating a vicious circle. You might say something you later regret or share an idea you later want to take back. Further, people around you may be on edge and more likely to dwell on minor challenges than usual. If you find yourself in a similar boat, consider expressing yourself through safe, productive channels. Today's Sun-Mars square can stir the pot. There is a general tendency to rush through things that require some patience or speak before thinking. You may be wrestling with indecision or guilt. If you can center yourself, you might grab an opportunity to draw upon your inner wisdom to solve a problem. You'll be feeling intense energy today. Everyone will be gifted power, wisdom, and dominance today. This is because mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger in your solar house of joy, will link majestically in a sextile with powerhouse Pluto, the god of transformation now orbiting in the early degrees of Aquarius. This ensures that you can have deep, profound conversations with your one and only or casual lover. If you'd like to seduce someone or pull them magnetically your way, focus on using your words to weave a story and fantasy that engages them intellectually. They soon could be like putty in your hands. How do you see your commitments in your career path? You might realize how your professional arrangements influence every aspect of your career path when Venus in Pisces sextiles Uranus in Taurus. As this download hits, your perspective of your professional status and reputation may drastically change. You may realize that you either do or do not want to be associated with some of your professional agreements. If this is the case, think about what you can do before you make a significant change. The next 6 months will be greatly affected by the current planetary alignment. What you initiate now will determine who and what your life is about in the weeks to come, but not to worry. It's simply a matter of paying attention to what matters and not ignoring what is truly important. You just need to focus on your favorite priorities, such as health, job, and good relationships with others, right? Subconscious memories can surface under an influence. Oftentimes, this kind of thing will happen through a dream, and if the memories are painful, it will be important for you to find the support you need. This vibration also strengthens the bonds between people in a one-on-one setting. This can really help you to connect with a close friend or partner to work out the things you recall. Don't brush your needs off. Talking can do a world of good. The Sun is on the move today, with his return to a nostalgic and reflective part of your chart beginning the month-long wind down of your old solar. This means that the Sun is not only a month away from Gemini and from the start of your next solar, but from joining Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, who is now less than 7 days away from leaving. Meanwhile, with Mercury, the planet of communication, in his first weekend back in your friendship sector, and Mars in his first weekend back in your communication sector, there is a lot of focus today on communication and on connecting. The Moon's departure from your relationship sector yesterday has not only left you more emotionally engaged and aware, but with a better sense of what you want from your relationships and what they need from you and of what you are committing to moving forward. This was a chance to capture the influence of Juno, the queen of commitment, as she left your relationship sector earlier in the week, while in his first weekend back in your communication sector, Mars can take it from here. Daily Planetary Overview. Today brings a unique blend of insight and spontaneity as Mercury in Aries forms a harmonious sextile with Pluto in Aquarius. This alignment opens the door to powerful revelations, some of which may come as subtle realizations, while others might show up as sudden clarity in conversations or decisions you've been mulling over. It's a moment where truth begins to surface, and that clarity can have a ripple effect across your relationships, your commitments, and even your perception of your own goals. If you've been waiting for the right information to guide your next step, keep your eyes and ears open. It may arrive in a surprising form today. Perhaps through a meaningful talk with a friend, an unexpected message, or even through quiet reflection. Whatever the source, what you learn now could shift how you engage with the people and promises that matter most to you. It's like the missing puzzle piece finally falls into place, and suddenly, you see the full picture with sharper focus. But as clarity arrives in one area, the energy of Venus in Pisces sextiling Uranus in Taurus might throw a few curveballs your way in others. Plans could shift quickly. Arrangements you thought were solid may need to be reworked. It might feel as though things are moving a little too fast, or that the ground beneath you is wobbling when all you wanted was a calm, predictable day. If you're feeling agitated by the unpredictability, pause. Breathe. Remind yourself that change isn't always a disruption, it can be an invitation. An invitation to realign with something even better than what you originally planned. In times like these, it's helpful to stay rooted in what you can control: your focus, your actions, and your mindset. Right now, your motivation is high, and your ability to translate ideas into action is sharp. This is an excellent time to channel your energy into a project or goal that matters to you. Whether it's career-related, creative, or personal, your dedication can lead to real progress. You may find that others take notice too. Recognition may come your way not just for your results, but for the thoughtful approach and resilience you bring to the process. Don't underestimate the value of pacing yourself and being strategic. If you're someone who juggles multiple tasks, now is the time to prioritize and hone in on what truly deserves your energy. By concentrating your efforts, you'll find that you not only move forward faster but with greater confidence and clarity. And if you can bring others into your vision, whether it's colleagues, collaborators, or loved ones, you'll be amazed at how quickly momentum builds. Your passion is contagious, and people are more likely to jump on board when they see your commitment in action. In your romantic life, there may be a strong desire to feel both emotionally and physically connected. You may be craving deeper intimacy, closeness, or simply a sense of being seen and appreciated. That's completely valid. If you're in a relationship, now could be a good time to plan a shared experience that brings you closer, something simple but meaningful, like a long conversation under the stars, cooking a new recipe together, or revisiting a place that holds memories for you both. And don't overlook the joy of small financial wins: finding a bargain, making a thoughtful purchase, or organizing your finances in a way that feels empowering. Every step counts, and they all build toward a more abundant future. This is also a powerful moment for reconnecting with your roots. Perhaps it's a visit with a relative, a phone call that turns into a heartfelt conversation, or even stumbling across an old photo that brings back a flood of memories. Re-establishing family ties, whether by blood or chosen family, can bring unexpected healing and even inspiration. You may hear stories today that deepen your understanding of where you come from and how those past connections have shaped the values you carry forward. You might even come across an old family remedy or health practice that piques your interest, something your grandparents swore by, and suddenly, you're curious to try it for yourself. Sometimes, wisdom skips a generation, only to land in your lap right when you need it. As we move through the waves of today's energy, remember that your ability to adapt with grace and lead with heart is one of your greatest strengths. The universe isn't throwing these shifts at you to test you, it's aligning circumstances to help you grow into a more empowered, aware version of yourself. So ask yourself, what truth am I discovering today? What change am I being asked to embrace, not resist? How can I show up for myself and those I care about with more clarity, courage, and compassion? If something in this message resonates with you, I'd love to hear about it. What new insight are you sitting with today? Have you noticed unexpected changes in your plans or relationships? Share your experience in the comments. It might be the encouragement someone else needs right now. Let's keep this space supportive, open, and real. We're all learning as we go, and that, in itself, is something to celebrate.